And this is what you guys are using. You guys are using an import, and it was designed for 1 ounce. And as you can see, that's not what you're putting on it.
Hey everyone, it's Tony here with KEY-BAK. Well, we have a brand new guest this week. This is Barbie Deloa. She is our promotional product manager. And of course, you guys know Tim Miller. He's our e-commerce marketing manager. Today's special because our last video, we called it The Journey. Well, there's very few people here at KEY-BAK that have had a longer journey than Barbie. She just celebrated 26 years with the company. That's 1/3 of the length that KEY-BAK's been around.
Wow.
Barbie, I mean, tell us what it was like to work here at KEY-BAK those first few, months, years.
So in the beginning, we had no competitors, right? And I started out as receptionist, and I was part of the beginning of the ESOP creation. So that was kind of interesting because I was faxing papers and copying, printing, and seeing a lot of the legal paperwork. Dude, what Bo had to do to get us to be an ESOP company, there's so much involved. I had so much respect for the brain power it took for him to create that. It was amazing. And then, then I went into customer service and learning our customers and like how many people and the different people that use our products. I mean, it's a huge spectrum. The stuff people put on our products, crazy. Just like, fishing line nippers, what?
Mm-hmm. What? Tim, we don't really talk about the fact that we're an ESOP company. Why don't you share with people what it's been your experience being an ESOP employee owner?
Yeah, it's been different because I've done some stuff for myself in the past, and then I've worked for other companies, and they didn't have an ESOP. They had some they had incentives, but an ESOP for me, it's different in the sense that you really do have ownership. Everything that we contribute to the company's growth really comes back to us as employee owners, and that's what an ESOP is. It enables us, everyone that works for the company, to be an owner. What it does also is it really helps force us to be able to put our minds together and to come to agreements on the things that we're doing as we move forward. Right. And that's strong because you can get a lot more done together. And when there's good alignment, and then I'm not saying it's a perfect process to get there, but you work through different things and then you build that investment so everyone's involved as we continue to move forward.
Yeah, like I always say, everyone's an owner. It's a cultural thing. Like and you feel it here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So October is ESOP month. So every day at 1:15, we all meet and we kind of share some of the benefits of being an ESOP. We educate everybody on what it means and some of the benefits. So everybody is truly invested in making certain that we're successful today and into the future. Speaking of successes and new things, so back when you started, the mini BAK really started gaining traction. I know that in 1995, the Oklahoma City bombing really brought security and safety to everybody's mind. Tell us what it was like back at that time. I mean, we were one of the only companies to have a badge reel. What was that like?
Yeah, so we only had 3 other companies that carried a badge reel at the time. And like when I was at trade shows, I would have to like guard my samples,
right,
so that the importers couldn't snag one and then go knock it off in China. So that was kind of funny,
right.
But and we were busy. We were super busy because we were it, right?
We're still the only U.S. manufacturer of the badge reel, which is pretty amazing. We initially didn't even know where to put the badge reel and say, hey, this is just a small reel. And it really did spike the demand. And, innovation and different requirements in the world, really, because last week I was visiting with a school principal, and the amount of investment that school districts are putting into safety and security it's just changing every year.
Oh yeah. I mean, seems like sometimes every 6 months. But yeah, definitely every year. And we're going to continue to see it just evolve and evolve and evolve. Right.
And it's something that we think about all the time. Like, is our products keeping up with what everybody's using it for? You know.
So I know that we have several different retractors. Some are the traditional badge reels. Some are that we developed for the Department of Defense. You brought one today, the Sidekick. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
So it's designed to hold all the weight that you guys are using it for. So a lot of people are using this to hold all that weight. It doesn't work. So this is designed to pull back. So it's the retraction force, 4 ounces of weight. Okay. 4 ounces is about 6 keys, 5 or 6 keys.
6 keys.
It's a third of a beer.
So
don't ask me how I know that.
And this is what you guys are using. You guys are using an import, and it was designed for 1 ounce. And as you can see, that's not what you're putting on it.
No. I think that's called the drool. So I love that term, drool. I think, Tim, didn't you say that we should do something with marketing the drool factor?
Oh, yeah. We were talking about it earlier, and I was thinking, well, that would be a great campaign. Stop the drool.
So one thing that also that Barbie works every day with is companies that want to put some type of design or logo on these products. And the cool thing is that majority of them, we can do that.
So, and the cool thing is that, like, all of the products that we do, it's a digital imprint. So I can nerd out all day long about imprints.
Yeah, she can. She can.
And how
we have
the different methods. And one of the things I always say about ours is that, so it's full color, and it's really bright, but you can stick it in a dishwasher and it won't peel off, because it's a UV print, and it's the same one that you see when they do a full color print on a coffee mug.
Oh, okay.
It's the same machine that they use, and that's where I got the phrase that it's dishwasher safe, because they say it all, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I have had a lot of nurses and hospitals reach out and put their logo on there, but I mean, nurses in particular, they have special requirements, it seems like. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what they need when for the requirements for badge reels?
Are you talking about the quality, or are you talking about the imprint?
I think the quality, and also they have several badges that they have, right?
Yeah. So most nurses, whenever they rank up, I call it rank up. I have military kids. But when they get like when they go from CNA to NA to nurse, the red RN, like I don't know them all, sorry. But as they rank up, they keep their old badge, and it's kind of like a badge of honor. It's and so they'll have 15 badges hanging off their retractors.
Oh, geez. I've seen that before. So if they have multiple badges, the good chance is that they've been in the, doing what they're doing for quite a bit of time. And
right. Okay. And some of them, like OB nurses, right? They have beads on their retractors, and that's so they know. So this is 1 centimeter to 10 centimeters, so that they can have a gauge, something to look at. But people are putting all kinds of stuff, including nurses.
Oh, yeah.
Like you think of a profession, and they're putting all kinds of weird stuff on retractors.
Yeah. My wife's a teacher, and I was just mentioning how I spoke to a principal last week, and school districts are investing all kinds of time and money into updating some of their security measures. This school in particular went from a 6-foot fence to an 8-foot fence, and just the investment in that. They put up a glass barrier between the administration and people that walk in off the street.
Okay.
So obviously, it's important that she doesn't lose her retractor or her badge reel. Then she has to go replace it, and all of a sudden now she can't access the areas that she needs to. So safety, security, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
So, in closing here, if you guys have any concern about safety, security at your hospital, at your school, then we welcome you guys to give us a call. Talk to Barbie. Like she said earlier, 26 years. She's got a wealth of experience, and we'd love to help you guys out. And if we don't have something, we might be able to make it. We have full manufacturing capabilities, and I know that Tim, we work with a lot of different companies that have requested that we customize something specifically for them.
Yeah, special builds. I mean, we have an engineer in house, so we can get the job done. We'll get the right solution for whatever challenges you're facing for sure.
And because we manufacture it in California, like here in this building, we manufacture it. So we can like change it up,
Yeah.
right? We don't have to go, hey, China, change it up for us. We can do it here.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Nothing lost in translation. It gets done here.
Yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys taking the time to learn a little bit more about KEY-BAK and get to meet Barbie. She helped teach me everything I know here. So thank you so much, Barbie, for taking some time with us.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, guys, take it easy.
Bye.
This is a import. Okay, this is the one that was copied. So it's the original KEY-BAK. Check it out. So KEY-BAK, we shrunk it down, called it the mini back, right? Then everybody knocked us off. Mini back, but it's the standard size as everybody else copied. But here's the difference between theirs and ours. So here's my keys. This is how everybody's using them. Watch. See that? It doesn't pull back the weight. This is what we call drooling. So
I used to do
import
something
this.
kind of like that with, yo-yos, try to walk the dog. That's what it kind of reminds me of when I see people's keys sagging when they're using like a budget reel.
I like that word, drooling.
So you asked about the
Drooling.
mini back, so I'll put this on the mini back. So our mini back was designed to hold 2 ounces
The
to
mini
retract.
back, yeah.
Retract 2 ounces. So it still will drool, right? But not as much as it'll still pull it back up. This one didn't pull it back up, it just stayed out. And then here's the main differentiator. So
Look at that.
that's our sidekick. And I'm bouncing it hard and it doesn't drool.
Yeah, no drilling.
So that's the difference between theirs and ours. Plus, this will last for maybe 9 months, maybe, for a good one. Ours lasts for about 5 years.
Okay.
That's a good campaign. Stop the drooling.
Yeah.